Can you come out and play?
What is good, YouTube? Quick update. I will be doing some new sneaker reviews at some point in the future. I have picked up probably 3 or 4 shoes in the past couple of months. I just haven't reviewed any of them because I don't want to do the same typical mundane thing. I'm trying to come up with something a little bit more exciting. But if you want to see some of the pickups I get, just follow me at jpaint06. That's JPAINTE06. Now let's get into this one. I kind of wanted to discuss the most anticipated sneakers of the year for me, and really there's only 2 on my radar at this point. Some may pop up here and there, but the number 1 sneaker on my radar would be the low top version of these. Now, the thing that I've heard several things about this shoe releasing, the low top version of this shoe releasing, and that's a lot of the purists, or whatever you want to call it, don't really like it because it's not an OG model, whatever you want to say. But the fact of the matter is, Jordan has worn it several times himself, worn it to the championship parade, and it's just a sick shoe. The only negative I have about the 11 lows is where it's cut on the ankle. It cuts really low on the ankle and doesn't necessarily look that good on my feet. But if I'm wearing jeans, it's going to look just like the Concord, which is a big reason for me wanting to purchase it. And it's only 150 bucks. It's $35 cheaper than the high top, and it's going to look the same when you're wearing a pair of jeans. So I'm going to do everything in my power to get a pair of those, and that's number 1 on my radar. The other 2 models of the low, I'm not feeling too much. The one that's kind of similar to the Space Jams, I may try and pick up those, but the snakeskins just look terrible to me. And honestly, I think if they cut the ankle higher on that model, on the lows, if they cut it at the same spot as the low IEs, it would be the perfect shoe. I'd hoop in it, I'd wear it pretty much exclusively if they did that. But that's just my 2 cents on that. Now, if you can't tell from what I'm wearing what my number 1 most anticipated shoe is, I don't want to say you don't deserve the shoes, but it is what it is. My number 1 most anticipated shoe is the Nike Air Command Force Highs in the Billy Hoyle White Men Can't Jump colorway. Now, they've already confirmed 2 colorways. One's an OG kind of blue model. It's got some hits of blue and I forget what else. But then they've also confirmed an all red model that both those pictures have been floating around some of the blog sites. But the only reason they would bring that shoe back is for White Man Can't Jump. I guarantee it. So the lime colorway, that is the only pair that I want, and I will pay $300–400 for that shoe. I don't care. But I'm going to be making a strong effort to get it when it's released. And the only other movie shoe that I can think even comes close to touching that would be the Nike Air Mags, which if they would have released retail, I would have tried desperately to get those as well. But that's the only semi-comparable shoe I can think of that just has all my interests meeting in one point, and the Command Force High absolutely does it. And I just want to say that other than the Sandlot, White Men Can't Jump has to be my favorite sports movie. I've seen it over a dozen times, and I've only dressed up twice for Halloween as a grown man. Once was undergrad of college, my freshman year. I went as Pistol Pete. And then my first year of law school, my best friend and I went as Billy Hoyle and Sidney Dean. And what makes me want this shoe even more is because my buddy and I basically embody the real life persona of Billy and Sidney, because I'm typically more the laid back, kind of chill guy that surprises people, where he's just the cockiest dude you'll ever meet, and he admits it, and he's proud of it, and he likes to look fly, all that sort of thing. So it was really like the perfect costume. We'd both seen it dozens of times, just an all-time classic movie. And actually an interesting thing a lot of you may not know, Stanley Kubrick ranked White Men Can't Jump as one of his all-time favorite movies. Yes, that's the same person that directed 2001: A Space Odyssey, Clockwork Orange. One of the greatest directors of all time said one of his favorite movies was White Men Can't Jump. It's so real on so many levels. Even though it seems ridiculous, being a white, kind of unassuming basketball player and having friends similar to a lot of the characters in the movie, I thought it was spot on. Just a classic movie. So those are my two most anticipated sneakers of the year. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, your take on this year's upcoming releases, and just leave a comment below letting me know what you think. As always, rate, comment, subscribe. Take it easy, and peace.